Hey folks, wanted to talk a little bit today about where all this internet video blogging is headed, where I see the future of this going. There are several levels that I think this internet video will operate on in the future, and it's going to be huge. I'm certainly not the only one predicting this, but I think it's actually going to change the nature of the internet and change the nature of the way we communicate. And one of the things that I've noticed is it seems to have a great democratizing effect on communications. In the past, when you had the news media broadcasting to us, it's a one-sided conversation for the most part. They broadcast a message and we listen. And there's only a certain number of channels out there broadcasting, and those are the ones we listen to. Now, in addition to that, you had newspapers and you had radio and, again, broadcast mediums. They broadcast, we listen. When blogging started, and even before that actually with internet discussion forums and chat, regular people got a chance really to talk about the issues with a lot of other people and to get their ideas out there and bounce ideas off each other. And with blogs, that became even more pervasive. And now with video blogging, I predict it's going to take off in a way like never before, because it really allows us to talk to people and to see people and to get to know people from all over the world and to get a perspective that we never really had an opportunity to get before. When you're chatting in a chat room or when you're typing in a forum, you don't get all the subtle visual cues that you get in normal conversation from someone. And science tells us that a lot of the information that we get in conversation is conveyed in ways other than with the words. Our inflection, the way we say things, our body language, all gives us some indication whether the person we're talking to is being honest, whether they're being disingenuous, and really conveys a lot of information that we pick up on, whether we realize it or not. So video blogging really has the opportunity to allow communication all over the planet with people of every imaginable political persuasion, and really gives us the opportunity to learn from those people and to share our own beliefs with those people, and also to give those people a view of us that's different than just the news media or what they read in their own local papers. We have these stereotypes, and also to let them understand and to let us understand that people aren't their government. That just because a country is at war with us doesn't necessarily mean that the people themselves are at war with us. Getting to know people, human beings, really changes the landscape of politics. It really does. And that's the most wonderful thing I'm finding about this medium, is that you get to know people from all over the world. And that's a wonderful thing. Besides the political aspects and the cultural aspects of just being able to talk to each other, I think this medium is also obviously having a major impact on entertainment and the way entertainment content is promoted across the internet. Now, you still really can't use services like this for content delivery of entertainment. Now, granted, we're doing that now, and lots of people watch TV clips and watch video clips and whatever over this medium. It's really not a great medium yet for content delivery. For words, for vlogs like I'm doing now, it's just fine. But when it's trying to compete with HDTV and all the wonderful Blu-ray stuff that's coming out and cinema, it really doesn't cut muster. What's going to happen, and what I think we're going to continue to see happen, is that until bandwidth is available on a very large scale, which means fiber to the home, which is still a long way away, we're going to see the internet used, I believe, more to promote different kinds of distribution mediums. And one of the coolest things that I can see happening in the near future are things like, I don't know if you guys have seen Comcast On Demand. I'm sure you have, but they have HD On Demand, which allows you to view at your leisure movies in high definition. There's lots of channels of non-high definition stuff available as well, and I think this kind of trend is going to continue, and you're going to see more and more video on demand available from cable providers and from satellite providers. The neat thing that I think is going to happen, and what should happen soon, are we should be able to use the internet as an interface to these other distribution mediums. Sony and Microsoft and a lot of other folks are trying to put together these media PC platforms where you can stream video from your computer to the TV and download songs to the TV and all that. What I think is even more interesting is using the computer really as a referencing tool, as an interface to these distribution mediums. So what's really going to be cool is when I can use my computer to select any movie I want to see, watch a trailer of it, watch a review of it, get an idea of what it is, and then I can select it for playing on my cable box in true HD TV with high definition sound and all the cool stuff. Double click on it and have it show up on my TV. That's going to be cool. And I don't think it's that far away. I think somebody's got to get the bright idea and make it happen. I think it's in the producer's interest, in the movie producers and the movie distribution industry's interest, to put all their content, all their movies, onto servers that can be accessed via cable providers and via satellite providers, and provide all the movies out there in this medium, so that we can basically just choose what we want to watch, double click on it and watch it. Very cool. Now, as bandwidth becomes more and more available and we can do more and more directly over the internet, I think you're going to see that capability increase here as well, and eventually these internet video companies will provide high quality internet content as well. It's going to be another distribution medium which will create even more competition and better quality for the user. And I think it's all going to be very, very cool, and we're going to see lots and lots of neat stuff. But anyway, I'm going to end this because I know it's running a little long, and I'm going to talk about it more in another video a little bit later. But I wanted to throw out these ideas for you out there, and to get some comments on them. Let's talk about the future of this thing and where this thing is headed. Video blogging is one thing. Entertainment is really another. Yes, the lines blur a little bit, and we're certainly entertained by vlogging, but the computer itself and the internet itself is a wonderful tool for communications, and I think really that's what's going to change. We are going to be communicating with people all over the world.